I'm back, party peoples. I had some food. It was delicious. Howdy hey everybody, it's SK again. I believe where we last left off, I just basically finished a lot, if not all of the alt guard quests. Well, maybe not all of them, but enough that it's... Well, I finished enough of them, let's just put it that way. Enough to make it worthwhile, to the point where I probably should have been in Brustonen and Morheim, like, several levels ago. But because I'm lazy, I didn't. Now, there are a handful of quests here that are actually kind of worth my while, so I should probably grab them before heading on to Morheim. Let's see. Level 21, Secret Library Access. All Asmodeans are equal, but there is one place within the walls of Pandemonium where all are not equal. The Temple of Knowledge is open to everyone, humans and Deva alike, but no one may enter the hidden library without special permission. The books and scrolls we keep, these are both valuable and delicate. How does one get permission? Most of the people who gain access are scholars who've achieved eminence in their fields, and sometimes those who have accomplished great things for Pandemonium are given access as a civic honor. If you want access to the hidden library, I suggest you provide proof of your notable achievements. For example, you could ask a fortress commander for a letter of recommendation. Can you get such a letter? Maybe. I've heard you mentioned many times in communiques from Altgard Ashthra. You've made a quite name for yourself there. You might want to approach Brigade General Sotheran. Fuck. The Altgard Fortress Commander, yada yada. And extra yadas for shiggles. So let's see. Let me get some buffage Let me get some buffage up here.
With me?
You never call, you never write. Humans achieve so much in their short lives. They study, work, love, marry, and raise children. For most of a human lifetime, I've done only one thing, study. And now I respect humans more than I ever have. Weren't you, like... I'm not going to question it. And now I respect humans more than I ever have. You see, I've fallen in love. I can't think about anything else. How do they cope? How do they manage to deal with all of that emotion? It's all a part of being human. You were human once. Just saying. You know the old saying, opposites attract? I always thought that was just a clumsy device for writers of dreadful romantic fiction, but I understand now. My idea of a good time is a tall stack of books in the Temple of Knowledge, but Aramir wants to drink and party every night. It's amazing that we've managed to meet at all, to be honest. We live on opposite sides of Pandemonium. Maybe it was fate. Perhaps it was. At first, we could spend all day just gazing into each other's eyes. But now it seems all we have time to do is fight. Aramir is so busy hitting every party in Pandemonium that he never bothers to come and see me. The Encyclopedia of Love says that the most important factor of love is power. The dominant partner is the one who decides who visits whom. Really? Okay. I refuse to be the submissive partner in this. I've got to give Aramir an ultimatum. Either he drags himself over here to see me or it's over. Oh, would you? That would be wonderful. The airship dock. Okay, that's... I love being the mediator of petty squabbles. It makes me so warm and fuzzy on the inside. Okay. Fantastic. Oh, that reminds me. Fix the button goodness. There we go. In case anyone's curious, I actually have a button scheme set up. There's some freeware thing called, like, X mouse button control or something like that. It effectively lets you rebind your mouse button keys to other functions. I have my mouse wheel linked to this and that, which is like the left bracket, right bracket, so that way I can actually use them for skills. Otherwise, it just lets me do this.
Welcome, Deva.
Seraphim's teachings.
Glad to have met you.
Great. Okay.
Welcome, Deva.
It was interesting. I actually don't like the ninja emote. I know, that makes me a freak of nature. But I really don't. It bothers me. I'm used to the spells as they exist. Now, I gotta go to... what's his madoodle? Aramir. I love being the mediator in these sorts of things. But that's the way of things, I suppose. Besides, it's easy experience. Like, really easy experience. The man in the long black robe. Love at first sight. A secret proposal. Feast for a son. What the hell are these things? Why do these things exist? Wait, what? Oh, here's the way. I knew that. Okay, so Aramir is being a dick burger, basically. And I have to convince him to not be a dick burger. That's great. I am a freaking, like, god among men. I am apparently no longer a human being, because I'm some sort of undying creature of divine justice and whatnot, and I'm telling somebody to stop being a dick, basically. Hey, drunken dude, how you doing?
As for lumber.
You must come to her. She must visit the Temple of Knowledge. Oh man, I hate libraries. Just the smell of the place, the weight of the millions of dead words crashing down on you. But if she wants to see me, I guess I can suck it up. Thanks for letting me know. I've got to go see Morinian. I just wish I didn't have to go to the Temple of Knowledge to do it. Did I mention how much I hate that place? She loves it. She's my darling historian after all. But she has to know how comfortable other people feel in there. Like we're being pressured to study or something. No point in talking to her now. She's too angry. Old Aramir really screwed up this time. I should have visited sooner, huh? I ought to get her a present or something just to show her I care. Everybody loves presents, don't they? She can't stay angry with a guy who's given her something nice, can she? Yeah. Especially when the guy's made the presents himself. That's what I'll do. What should I make? I know, a good aether crystal's as beautiful as a jewel. And if you can send it with fragrance too, she'll love it. If I have one of Salik's order... Order? What is order? If I can make one if I have Salik's oil, Greater Odella powder, and an aether crystal. Those aren't easy to get, but I guess if these things aren't rare, they wouldn't be so special. Oh boy. Here in Pandemonium, oh boy. How much experience do I get? That's 100,000. Sorry, dude. You're on your own, bud. Where's Lance? Temple of Artisans. You know, I got this quest at level 10. I should probably do something about it at this point. I'm level 24. And I feel kind of bad about Mr. What's-His-Face's heritage. And to be honest, I've completely forgotten the story, so... Where is this dude? Temple of Artisans. Lag, please. Oh, that's a cool effect. That's an interesting effect. That was kind of neat. The way it zoomed in like that, that was kind of nifty. The interesting things they give you to do. What? The interesting things they give you to... The interesting things they improve about the game. There we go. English is a thing that I can do from time to time. Dave of Deduction. You have anything worthwhile for me, dear?
Nice to meet you.
Someone got in and scrambled all the books. Thousands of tomes out of place. Nobody would notice something was stolen, and several very specific books were definitely stolen. Now another robbery has occurred in the Temple of Artisans. Are the robberies related? More than likely. Since both robberies involve highly specialized knowledge of Aether, I'm working under that assumption. Our thief might want to use the information for himself or to sell it to someone else. It doesn't matter which. If these secrets get into the wrong hands, all of Asmodee is in danger. Today my focus is on the robbery here, but that means investigation is on the books while I can't be in two places at once. I need someone who can do the job before the trail grows cold. Someone like me. The server is Tiamat. The NA server. Exactly. I hear you're smart and strong. I could definitely use someone like you. I have Domon watching for anyone suspicious trying to teleport from Pandemonium, and the airship captains are on alert. But the dock is full of unsavory activity. I think you can check on the docks and find out if anyone suspicious has tried anything. Well, suspicious? Derp derp herpader. Derpy derpy herptiber. Herpty derpader. Okay.
I hope fate finds you strong.
Welcome to the Temple of Artisans. Okay. Master Craftsman of Pandemonium.
I'm a tad busy.
What did I just do now? Whatever. Couldn't have been important. Now, is this for our Kendall's heritage or something to that effect? Oh, this is Lance. How did I forget about you, Miss Handicrafting Master, that I have spent hours of my life running back and forth to level things? I remember you now. Okay. Oh, this takes me back. I remember it very well. This is the work of Wilvar, the master who trained me. He worked this while I was an apprentice, treating it like a holy object. I'd never seen anyone put their whole heart and soul into the work before. Of course, High Priest Balder commissioned it as a gift for his only daughter, Anne Marie, to mark her ascension. Balder was very specific on what he wanted. I remember how Master Wilvar suffered over the details. He took such pains. There's no question that this is the same piece. No one else could even come close. The central jewel is of a matched size and luster. Yes, quite unique. Okie dokie. Who is Anne Marie? Sherry? Oh, is this the one where it's like, yeah, they were kind of lovers from opposite sides of the proverbial fence, and then they were just kind of like, yeah, no, that ain't gonna work, sorry, bud, and then, what? I'm sorry, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? I'm sorry, what? What? Why am I... Excuse me? What the hell? What the hell was up with that noise? The game is assuming that I'm in a wall or something. That's some weird shaz right there. Neato! Alright, let's never speak of it again. Let's talk to Miss Anna Marie. Nope, can't use that skill, sorry. Yeah, whatever. You have questesses. Love at first sight. Do you have anything of use for me? Do you have anything that I want? I ask.
A fine day.
Have you ever been to a party in Vanahal? Get an invitation. She's so refined, so proud, not like the insecure girls I normally meet. What are you going to do? Oh, it's this quest. I remember that quest now. Dude's in love, wants to ask people what to do. He does it, and then she's just like, you're a peasant, I don't care about you, and then basically promptly ditches him. It's a very sad story. I'm going to spare you of it because I mainly just explained the entire thing in about 30 seconds. Go figure. Man, they really upped the fidelity. Oh, dude, look at that! That is freaking awesome looking. What is that? Like a city in the sky. Look how freaking awesome that is. It can't be Elysia because that's kind of like on the opposite side of the world, like way the hell up there. Oh, this music is so beautiful. I never expected to see again. It was lost years ago, and now it is in my hands again. How strange. It reminds me of my Ascension Day, how young I was, how naive. Forgive me, but I must know. How did you get this? It belonged to my friend's mother. That poor boy must be mistaken. My husband and I have no children. None. I always thought the necklace had been stolen. Clearly one of the boy's parents was a thief. It clearly means a lot to him, however, so perhaps he should keep it. What's more, the necklace and this boy are originally a pair. Wait. The necklace and this boy were originally the pair. They belong together. He should treasure them, even if they cannot help him find his parents. Right. There's a folded piece of jewelry box along with the necklace. A letter written in tiny neat handscript begins, "My dearest baby boy." Such beautiful music. I pray to the Five that you are blessed with the strength and courage of your father and the cleverness and determination of your mother. If you are, you will grow... Oh, excuse me. You will survive the perils that I have placed you in, and you will grow to one day take the finest necklace I left you with and trace it back to me. I'm writing you this letter so you will understand why I have to deny you when you confront me with the necklace and why we can never meet again nor talk as mother and child. Huh. You deserve to know about me and your father and why you had to grow up without us. This secret I have carried silently for decades. I can only imagine the struggles of your childhood and how much you hate me for abandoning you. Perhaps you'll forgive me after reading this letter. Perhaps you'll hate me more for discovering the things that I have done. But understand I love you. I abandoned you to save your life. Grief stabbed my heart when I left my baby in the Moslin forest, but I had to tear myself away. The 5 Shader Lords would take care of you, I prayed. I am the daughter of a high priest. Everyone thinks because we are well off, our lives are simple and easy. While I suffer no physical or financial hardship, the emotional toll on my life has been hard. My family arranged for my marriage into another family priest when I was very young. Whoa, okay. For years I had duties to both my father and my betrothed. I carried out these public appearances being the only person they need me to be, being the person they need me to be and bearing my own self deep inside. My life was routine and regimented. While I attended countless banquets and lavish feasts, I was always shunted to the background. Even at those celebrating my father's fiancée, I was not allowed to garner any more attention than a plate or a piece of furniture. Your father, Jalfan, was born in Morheim. He had no Deva nor nobility in his family. In Pandemonium, no one really thinks much of a Deva from humble beginnings, but Jalfan was a fighter of great renown. He distinguished himself for his skills in combat and his ability to lead large alliances in the Abyss. Many nobles tried to ignore Jalfan. However, they eventually had to respect and promote him as he kept winning and distinguishing himself in the war. My father and I first met Jalfan at a feast celebrating one of his many victories. As the dancing began, I stand to the side with my eyes downcast to the floor. Then Jalfan approached me. He gently put one finger under my chin and lifted my face until our eyes met. His broad smile was infectious. I couldn't help but smile back. This beautiful lady doesn't seem to know how to enjoy herself. Let me show you. He took my hand and pulled me to my feet. Everyone seemed to be shocked while my father just looked angry. Jalfan was the hero of the feast, Jalfan was the hero of the feast. It would have been unseemly to reject him. I expected the big burly warrior to be clumsy and rough, but he wasn't. His touch was light and tender, his dancing smooth and graceful. His hands were warm where they touched my skin. Dancing with him made my heart pound so hard I was sure he could hear it. He certainly only seemed to have eyes for me. Until that moment I hadn't realized how unappreciated I'd felt, how my father and fiancé had taken me for granted. When the music ended and we bowed, Jalfan gently tucked a lock of my hair behind my ear and whispered, "I'll wait under the window just to gaze upon your beauty once again." Upon arriving back at home that night, my father burst into a rage. An insolent Deva of humble origins dared to ask his engaged daughter to dance. While his rage was boiling over, I could only think of one thing: I have to go open the window. It was hours before my father settled to sleep, and I felt secure enough to approach the window. Jalfan was still standing under the window just as he had promised. As soon as I had opened the window, he flew up to me. He took my hand and asked, "Do you trust me?" At my nod, he spread his wings and turned to fly off. His battle-strengthened wings were beautiful, and I stood awestruck until his gentle tug of my hand urged me on. Well, this is some interesting fan fiction right here. We flew very far, and more than once Jalfan had to pause and wait for me. But he was never impatient about it. Eventually we arrived at a remote canopy of some grove. I could never find that grove again, even though I had tried on occasion. Nothing untoward happened that first night. We sat in the treetops and talked all night. We talked about our parents, our childhood, our ascension. What touched me most was his frankness about his worries and fears. As a Legion leader, he couldn't show his fear to his troops, but that didn't make him immune to it. As we talked, he held my hand, and the more we talked, the more I liked him. I guess he felt the same as well. I arrived back at home just as the household was awakening. The lack of sleep should have exhausted me, but instead I felt exhilarated and more alive than I had since childhood. We never planned our meetings. Every night I left my window open, hoping to spend some time with Jalfan, and his duty schedule allowed he would meet in the very latest hours of the night. To evade each other's eyes and ears, we'd fly off to a different location every time, a waterfall, an abandoned theater. Over several weeks of meetings, our friendship blossomed and grew strong. He became my best friend. Some nights we'd talk non-stop. Some nights we'd sit silently all night long. Either way, we were happy being together. I met each day joyful, energetic, full of life, eager for the chance to see him each night. My family noticed the difference and learned that I had a new friend, but didn't know whom I had befriended. When I accidentally let it slip that my friend was a man, my father and fiancé both flew into a rage. I was angry and obstinate. I wouldn't give up an innocent friendship over unwarranted mistrust or jealousy. More secretive and clever than ever, we continued meeting. One night Jalfan was deeply troubled. As I listened to him talk, he gently tucked a lock of hair behind my ear. Yeah, English. Like he had the first night of the dance floor, but this time his hand lingered on my neck. He caressed my neck and told me, okay. The first time in life I cursed my privileged life and obligations, but I didn't resist. We awoke the next morning in each other's arms. Other mornings like that followed. Our friendship had changed, but neither of us regretted it. With my impending marriage and his work, we both knew and talked openly about how our relationship could not last forever, but I'd always hoped that it would. His duty sent him to the Abyss. Weeks went by without a word or meeting. I missed his touch and conversation terribly. Then I overheard patrons talking how Jalfan had died on the battlefield in the Abyss with no obelisk to ensure his own immortality. Upon hearing that he was killed, I became so distressed that I passed out. In the midst of utter despair, I found myself pregnant with you. Upon confirming my pregnancy, I packed up a few clothes and all my money and left Pandemonium, knowing my family would not allow me to bear Jeff Fallon's baby. I had run away to protect you. I could not let them find me. I had to keep on the move. After traveling all across Atmos, I finally gave birth to you in Althgard. Soon after my father caught up with me there. To keep you secret, I abandoned you in the forest before I was caught by my pursuers. I believe my father somehow learned of my friendship with Jafaln, or whatever the hell it is, and had something to do with his death in the Abyss. If he was capable of that, he is capable of destroying a small baby. Because my father might kill you, I have kept your existence secret, and so must you. I left you the necklace in the hope you could find me someday and learn the truth, but that truth is for you alone. Nobody may learn the truth of our past. I was hauled back to Pandemonium in the end. Most people believed it was just wedding jitters. Married now, I have returned to my own life. I've returned to my old life, a puppet of society. My husband is a good man and doesn't deserve the pain. This truth would bring him, but my love goes with you. I still live with the hope of letting you know about me and your father. For your own safety, I could not raise you, but have always prayed that you would grow into a fine man and live a happy life. Looking back at the regrets in my life, I don't regret my time with Jafaln, whatever the fuck it is. Whatever. Jeff. There. He's Jeff now. I don't regret the fruit of our love. I only wish I had secured you in a safe home instead of leaving it to fate. In the end, all I could do was abandon you in Moslin Forest. I would never ask you to forgive me for this, but please remember something for me. Your father was a wonderful and respectable man who did much for Asmodee. He died without knowing about you. You were his legacy. You are his legacy to Asmodee. Well, I butchered the hell out of that story. Very touching, though. Aw, lore. Aja. Wait, why do I have... What? Why do I have buffs? Alrighty, neato. That's a very touching story. Back to the grind. Temple of Gold, Veldina's Call. Is that something I require? Now, let's see. I really wish I could remember the end of that story. I guess I'll find out soon enough. But I just have to get this little questy down here. Drop off what I need to drop off at Altgard. What is Zerpy? Oh, I probably should have ran. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I'll get back to it later, I'm sure. Let's go to the Temple of Gold, drop some stuff off, because I have a lot of random crap. A lot of random... Oh my god. Chug-a-lug, please. Please, game. Work with me. Okay, David of Prosperity, do you have something of me?
What do you want?
What?
Crush our enemies.
Why am I talking with...
What do you want?
Why?
Crush our enemies.
Welcome.
Fuck it.
Come back again. Welcome.
Oh, she can only upgrade to level 4,
Can I
huh?
sell you something?
Well, that sucks. Oh well. Okay, let's go here.
Yes. Speak up.
I'm gonna have to drop a lot of random shit off until things sell. Oh, I have to get more of these bad boys. Okay, so... dropping all of the random crap off. How much space do I have? That's a decent amount. Decent enough, at least. A lot of random crap that I can't use for anything. Lesser Panchaea. No, those are different. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Lesser Panchaea of Life, or is it Panacea? Is that how it's pronounced? Panacea? It's gotta be. Lesser Mana Potion. Lesser Mana Potion. That. Nope, they're different. Okay. Lesser Life Potion. Okay, you're not any different. Life Potion. You are also... well, actually, no, you're the same as that. Fantastic. And... block I do not care anything about.
Ion, watch over you.
I need the little extracty-doobers. Extracty-doobers extractinate. Because clearly what I need are more alpha enchantment stones. I mean, I don't have 50 of them with another 10 or 15 on auction right now. I need more. Mist Shield Merchant? What the hell is this? What the hell does that do?
I strive for quality.
Meh. Where? Oh, is it not potion supplies? Oh, cool. General goods. There you are.
Can't you
I need
stand busy?
extractinators, please. Oh. I bought 100 of those. I wasn't trying to buy 100, but fuck it, I'll take it, I guess. I'm gonna see if I can upgrade this bad boy a little bit. What? What do you mean you can't enchant it? Bullshit. Well, I'll attach this one. Bye-bye, Frozen Staff. You've been good to me. Oh well. Such is the way of things. Alright, so I got that quest. Gotta talk to Baldur. Gate. That's a pretty sweet mount. It's unfortunate that these spells are going to be pretty much nigh on useless for me. Jump! But they're pretty sweet looking all the same. Artifact has given me stuff and things, basically. Fantastic. Now, Baldur, what have you got for me? I really wanted to make a Baldur's Gate joke, and I might still do it. I'm not sure. Alright, Baldur.
You honor Aion with your presence.
Even a priest can't devote all his time to the 5 Shadem Lords. Everyone benefits from studying more than a single interest. It makes us feel more whole, part of the world around us. Ah, the Mal, they are in fact quite divided at the moment, you know. Conflicts over their association with the Balar and whether or not it should continue. It seems that this emissary at the fortress is the mind. Breaking off all the ties with the Balar is the answer. That's why they need us. Come to Asmodeans.
You honor Aion with your presence.
Imagine from a Shulgin you don't have many friends. Aion has blessed her with great gift, although I feel she relies on it too much when judging others. Judgment can be cruel and wrong. The Elias believe they are blessed by Aion, that we Asmodeans are forsaken. Asmodee is a harsh land, and we may not be blessed, but we are stronger because of it. Where am I? Who am I visiting now? Who? What? Oh, man. Fuck that. I will come back to that later. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I got Shaz to do, and it has already been, like, 25 minutes of me just running around a damn castle, city, thingy. And a solid 5 or 10 of it was just me retelling a story. That's what I get, I suppose. So, let me go to Southron. Yeah, let me turn in these handful of quests right here at Altgard, and then I can go ahead and do more high-me goodness.
Speak up.
Nope. There we go, Altgard. Correct.
Take care.
Woo! Teleportation goodness! Okay. Whoops, wrong way. Okay, Southron. If you could do me a favor and not be a total dick to me, I'd appreciate it.
Standard attention.
Brooding bastard. Have you been to Pandemonium? How is Cavalorn? What did he say about my letter? Cavalorn retired? What a shame. He was quite a scholar. High Priest Baldur said that it would be beneficial to make peace arrangement with Diddy. It would feel better if we simply killed them all, but Baldur is wiser than I. You're kind of a dickbag, I'm just gonna say. Advised to make peace or no, we're not going to this agreement easily. We need to make sure we get what we want out of it. Tell the Red Mane tribe that they must provide some information what you say is true. Absolutely. Oh, Christ. Really, Southron? Could you not be an ass? Let me read a recommendation. What do you need for it? Are you trying to get in the hidden temple of the Library of Knowledge, perhaps? You should just keep working hard as a chanter. There's nothing in the secret room full of books you can't learn on the battlefield. Yeah, thanks, Dick. What'd you say? Nothing. Nothing, sir. Nothing, Brigade General, sir. Absolutely nothing to speak of, Dick. Okay. Seriously. Totally wish I could be a Mal.